Hi everybody, welcome back to Jenkins Boat Works. I am Chuck Jenkins. I will apologize right now for the extra noise. It is raining cats and dogs, has been pretty much all weekend, but we're really getting a clobbering right now. And in this metal building, you can just really hear it. So I'm going to try to talk loud, but you may notice some extra noise in different parts of this video because, like I said, it's been raining all weekend. We are back on the Haven. I know that many of you anxiously awaiting seeing some more progress on this and getting in the water and sailing, and I want to get in the water and sail too. I feel spring coming and it's going to be time to be out on the water very soon, and I still just have a lot of things that need to be done, just little things that I got to finish on this boat to be able to get her out and go sailing. So we're glad you're back. If you're new to the channel, you might consider subscribing. We'd love that. And we've got some other video on the Haven coming. Almost a whole nother video drilling a hole in the lead so we can hang the center board. But today we're going to concentrate on getting the bow chocks on. And this is some beautiful bronze hardware that I got from Jim Reinick. And so we concentrate on how to get that on there, the size of screws we use, and some little complications that we had in the process. So anyway, glad you're back. If you're new, please subscribe, and let's jump in. All right, so this is bow chock that goes up at the stem, and what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get this screw to fit in here just a little bit better, and that will screw into the stem. Jim Reinick tells me that there's actually a pin that's supposed to go through here, through the stem, and come out on the other side. I am fearful to drill a hole through there and have it line up exactly right and come out to where this thin little pin would make it on both sides. I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and put it in with screws. That doesn't mean that I couldn't change it and do it later if I found out that it was lined up pretty good. So, in an effort to try to get the screw to set down in here just a little bit better, it's not bad the way it is, but I think I'm going to just kind of trim off some of the edges of the head, and I'm just going to do it here on my belt sander. Let's see how we did. Oh yeah, see, that fits in there quite a little bit better. And I think I still got enough on the head there that I can grab onto that with the screwdriver. So yeah, that should be good. Okay, so I've got my screws ready to go into the stem here, and then these are number 8s, 1 1/4. So they shouldn't touch each other in the middle. And then these are number 14s, of course all bronze, silicon bronze. These are 1 1/2, 14 1 1/2. So I'm getting these lined up where I want them so that I can then drill my hole in here. And I'm going to come in at just a little bit of an angle because I don't want to come straight down and come through my shear board. So Anyway, we'll very carefully drill a couple of holes and see how this goes. I don't want to get those down tight because I still got to drill my holes up into here. And this is all oak, so it won't drill quite as easily as these did. But so far, so good. And sorry if there's a little extra noise. It's raining really hard outside right now. Looking pretty good. Oak is tough, tough stuff. pulled those other screws out of there. They were too long. I couldn't get them to go all the way in. And so rather than filing the heads off over on the belt sander, I've taken the Dremel tool and started just trimming them down. They're in there flush now so that they're not going to catch on any line or anything like that. And the only problem is I scuffed up the bronze just a little bit. So I'm going to look for another head that's not quite as abrasive that I can smooth this with. And then I know that we also have some polishing compound, and I think we can get that cleaned up pretty good. But for the moment now, that head of that screw is just flush right in there, and I like the way it's looking. I just got to get this kind of cleaned up. It's a little bit rough there. I scuffed it just a little bit. More in a minute. I think I'm going to take some very fine, like 220 sandpaper on there and just smooth that out as much as I can, and then we'll polish it. See, that's smoothing that out. That 220 is good. Just go nice and smooth. Okay, let's put this polishing wheel on here. There's a little bit of polishing compound that came with this Dremel kit, and it's got just like a little cotton wheel. Let's see how this does. Makes me want to polish the rest of it. Nice. All right, I really wasn't satisfied with it. There were still a couple of little scratches in here. There's still a couple of them, but the more I take this 220 and just buff this out, the better it gets. And I'm completely convinced now that I can get this smoothed down. We're past the 2 boat length rule. It's good enough, but it's almost better than I could have hoped for. I'm good with that. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.